What up, people? It's your boy, Stealth Jet, back at it once again, and I'm here to bring you some more gameplay. But before we dive into it, I just want to show y'all that this is my Kick channel, and if you don't know, Kick is a way better Twitch. So, if you really want to support me, just go and follow me on Kick. You can do so using the link that you see on your screen right now. I would really appreciate it. But now, we can actually get into the gameplay. You know, I say that, there's one more thing that has to happen. Someone here does not like how the lobby's looking. So, there you go. They just left. Now that they have left, I'm pretty sure we can get into the match now. I'm pretty sure we can. And I'm going to go ahead and preface the start of this match by saying, boy, I wish I had my H-bar T. No, not a VSS this time, but a H-bar T. I don't need the bullet drop, because what you're about to see is something I could have pulled off maybe like, I don't know, like 9 months ago. There's a guy right there. And I'm like, boy, again, if I buy my H-bar T, you see I'm marking him, but then he moves. No, he doesn't move. He's still there. And so I take a few more shots with an MP5 at hella range, and I can't even see where my shots are landing at. So that's like, what, 4, maybe 5 bullets just gone? I'll never see again. Unless I loot a blue container. Because, you know, those always have parabellum rounds in it. But yeah, we are going to put radiation on the airdrop, as we always do. And we're going to keep going. People, the guy that I shot at, we're going to see him again. Watch this. I'm going to answer the burning question in the back of y'all heads. Jet, how did you know he was going to be up there? Well, my dear viewer, if you were to look at where the guy is, look at where the barred house is, and look at the direction he was last seen heading in, 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. Which means the dude was going to the barred house. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. Most players, and I put emphasis on most players move. Most of them. And why I'm stressing that is because if this guy did not move, aka sat in the spawn, I would have never seen him. But like I said, he is most players. But if, let's say he was a raincoat with a Thompson and a PM, and a knife, because he doesn't know any better, he probably would have sat and spawned behind a tank aiming at where he think I was at. And I would have never seen him. There's a pretty safe way to play this game and somewhat spot people and maybe come out of an encounter with a kill or two. A pretty safe way. And that safe way is you gotta make an assumption. And I know how the saying goes, whenever you make an assumption, you make an ass out of yourself. I know how it goes. But I do that daily for y'all on YouTube. Here's the assumption. When you move, someone else moves. As in, when you're walking someplace, it's a pretty safe bet to assume someone else is walking someplace. Hell, whenever you're not walking, someone else is walking somewhere. Players are mobile. Unless you're on a rainy sawmill shootout and everybody's prone on top of a roof, but that's a shootout. This is an encounter. Two completely different things. But yeah, Pretty much, don't look in where you last seen them. Look in the direction they were heading toward and go along that direction. And who knows, you just might find somebody. Oh look, the phone's ringing. I don't think I'm gonna answer it. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer it. Instead, I'm heading up this way for what I'm assuming is going to be a comm station. I mean, I don't get on Forest that often, but whenever I go up on this hill, it's usually because of a comm station. It usually is. And I'm gonna say this as well. Those are gunshots. Yes, I was waiting for that exact moment to happen before I said that. Well, some more gunshots. Notice how I peep my camera toward where the direction the shots are coming from, and I somewhat head directly that way. And oh look, some more gunshots. Well, not even look, but oh listen, I guess. Some more gunshots. Now, I'm gonna use my judgment, and I'm gonna say, if they're fighting over there, that must mean either they ran into each other, or they found something safe. And I thought I heard somebody behind me, that's why I was crouched right there. But yeah, they gotta be either going somewhere, or they just happen to run into each other. Two separate gunfights that we heard in the past, like 30 seconds? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my MP5. We'll pull it out, and I'm gonna have it on standby. Because a silent weapon is death to somebody who doesn't have headphones. Quite like that, quite simple. And to prove a point, I'm across the river. Remember what I said about people not wearing headphones? Watch this. Whenever I first started using the VSS, I said to myself, oh yeah, this is it. Jet, why are you talking about the VSS? You got an MP5 in your hand. Well, you see, back in the day when the game was actually fun, the VSS was way more powerful than what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? And the MP5 was introduced to the game, and I'm pretty sure it was never nerfed. So it's the same state since day one of its introduction. When I got kills with the VSS, it felt magical. But it also felt satisfying. It felt like I outplayed my opponents purely because, wait for it, they never heard me.
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
Because they didn't hear me, but I heard them, I had the upper hand. And it's moments like those, what you just seen, that makes me fall in love with suppressed weapons in this game all over again. I mean, sure, you can somewhat pay and get a suppressed weapon plan, but you still gotta learn how to use a suppressed weapon. You still got to. And in my opinion, using a suppressed weapon in this game takes a whole lot more skill than using a loud weapon. Because, you know, bullet drop, bullet velocity, all that good tactical information that the game doesn't give you. Yeah. But, you know, that's done. You know what I'm saying? And how did I know that that guy was in the red house? Well, my dear viewer, if you put in some headphones, again, and you listen to when I was aiming at the first guy, you can hear the second guy in the red house stopping around. It's almost like them two got into a gunfight, and one walked into a red house and the other one's trying to find the guy in the red house. That's almost like that's what happened. Like the residual energy off of the gunfights that we heard earlier when I was going for the comm station. Now, speaking of stations, someone relocated the airdrop, I want to say, and they put it up here. My dear viewer, whenever someone moves an airdrop right next to an exit, they're going for said airdrop. They know where it's at, and they intentionally put it near an exit. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Someone's there waiting for the airdrop.
You have proved yourself as a killer, but will you stay alive when others know where you are?
And now we come to the running theme of this video. Everything you do in Vigor has a consequence. Everything. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The first guy that I shot at up here, my bullets didn't hit him. But how much you want to bet the white indicator came on the screen talking about, hey, you're getting shot, move. Because I did that, he went on guard, therefore he slowed down, and I overtook him on that ridgeline, which meant I got shot at from behind. Makes sense, doesn't it? The second guy, he got into a gunfight. Yes, he might have killed somebody, but he still fired his gun, which meant I somewhat knew he was around. Either on the bridge, near some houses, whatever the case may be. I was already on guard, but when I heard him and seen him crouch walking, I said to myself, okay, he's going to die next. And the third, and probably the thing that you probably didn't know about, the third guy, he was in the house. I specifically heard him, and I shot him at the right moment because guess what? He was opening a blue chest. What y'all don't know is, well, I'm assuming y'all don't know, that's all I'm telling you. Whenever you move the numbers up and down on a combination lock, they make sounds, people. They make sounds. The little click is not exclusive to you. Everybody nearby can hear that. That's how I knew, oh yeah, it's headshot time. And obviously, the fourth and final guy, he hit the tower. If he didn't hit the tower, I would have never known he was there. But, in his defense, he hit the tower to shield himself from any ports. I didn't need a port. You hit the tower. There's only one tower on the map. And plus, the airdrop is right next to the tower. Before you go assuming that I'm cheating, think about the things that I just said and how they logically flow into each other. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.